Yeah, welcome. This is a sample video I'm making on deadlock. So deadlock is a concept in operating system where the system comes in a halt state, and deadlock occurs if these four conditions are satisfied simultaneously. The first one is mutual exclusion. Mutual exclusion means there is a shared resource and only one process can access this resource at a time. If at least one shared resource exists and one process is accessing that, then no other process can access that at the same time. So that condition is called as mutual exclusion. So mutual exclusion is one of the necessary condition for deadlock. The second one is hold and wait, which means that a process is holding a resource and it is waiting for some other resource. Say a process Pi, it's holding a resource Rj and it is waiting for some other resource Rk, then that is called as hold and wait. The third is no preemption. No preemption in the sense the operating system cannot forcefully take away any resource from any process. So that is called as no preemption. The process should voluntarily give up the resource. Once the process completes its job, it should voluntarily give up the resource, and operating system cannot force any process to give up the resource. So that condition is called as no preemption. And the fourth is circular wait. Circular wait in the sense, say if you have n processes starting from P0, P1, P2, P3 up to Pn, say you have n processes starting from P0, P1 up to Pn. Okay, up to, so we have at last we have lost but one, we have Pn minus 1, and then we have Pn. That is, we have n processes such a way that P0 is waiting for a resource that is held by P1, and P1 is waiting for a resource that is held by P2, and P2 is waiting for a resource that is held by P3, and so on and so forth. And Pn minus 1, the process Pn minus 1 is waiting for a resource that is held by Pn, and the process Pn is waiting for a resource that is held by P0. So this condition is called as circular wait. So if all these four conditions exist simultaneously, then the system is said to be in a deadlock state. Okay, so circular wait is more formally defined like this: if there exists a set of process P0, P1 up to Pn, and if P0 is waiting for a resource held by P1, and P1 is waiting for a resource held by P2, and so on and so forth. That is, P2 is waiting for a resource that is held by P3, and it continues like that. And Pn minus 1 is waiting for a resource that is held by Pn, and Pn is waiting for a resource that is held by P0. Okay, then that situation is said to be circular wait. So this is how circular wait is defined. So if all these four conditions exist simultaneously, then the system is said to be in a deadlock state. That is, all the four conditions should be satisfied: mutual exclusion, hold and wait, no preemption, and circular wait. Even if one of the condition is not satisfied, then you cannot call it as a deadlock state. Okay, thank you.